Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to Oblivion, where last time we escaped the sewers, we explored the Red Ring Road that's around the Imperial City, which is this thing. That thing's actually the center, or one of them, I think that one, is the center of the Imperial City. Oh man. My, dang it, I had a really cool helmet and a really cool bow, and it disappeared on me. It came from that thing. I could go over there and get another one, but I don't want to. But yeah, so today we're actually going to continue to explore around the Red Ring to finally make it to the entrance of the Imperial City. And we need to get our hands on a specific ring. That's the first thing that we're going to do, because it allows you to breathe underwater, which, in my opinion, is incredibly important, especially anytime you're going to be doing any exploring. You never know when you're going to run into a situation where you have to go underwater. And I hate to drown. Okay, that's just a sad situation. So, looks like we've stumbled upon our first settlement. Do you think anybody's actually living here? Guess we'll find out. Pell's Gate. Ah, I know this place. I know this place. But if I click the Q button, it shows me the time. So the day is Morndas, which I'm assuming is like Monday, and it's 10:56 p.m. So probably at this point everybody's asleep. Oh, never mind.
Anytime now.
What?
Welcome to Pell's Gate, friend.
Hi. What do you know, Joe?
Only thing worse than an ogre is two ogres. Tough bastards. And spells seem to bounce right off them.
It's true. All right. Thanks for the information.
Bye.
So you notice whenever I looked at her, she got kind of mad. That's because I walked up to her holding my bow. It's kind of like if you walk up to somebody showing them your gun, they're not gonna like what you have to say. So the same thing in Oblivion. If you want people to like you, put away your weapon. And apparently I do that with the F button, and it switches out to the lovely little torch that I was just holding. But I should probably... Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like I'm running slowly, but that's just because my character is not fast. But I feel like it would be important to explore this thing as well. At Pell's Gate, I don't remember what the quest is, but at least now we've unlocked the location of Fort Homestead, which is this one. And the music's still going, so there's probably another one. Another wolf. Yep. Nailed it. And notice the music stops. As soon as you take out the last threat, the music usually quits. Also, there's usually loot on top of these things. So, let's come up here and see what we can see. Loot. Torch. Ah, a chest. 7 gold. Nice. Loot is so bad when you're such a low level. I'm level 1, so I mean, loot's bad. But as you level up, the loot around the world actually gets better. And to me, that makes the game more interesting. But it also, as you level up, that actually makes your opponents stronger. Like whoever's attacking you levels up with you. So there's never a moment in the game where you feel like you're completely invincible. Unless, of course, you've maxed out your stats and you've maxed out your equipment and you're running around with the best of the best. Then you might still feel pretty invincible. But I think up to level 20, you're going to deal with all of the creatures around the world really leveling up with you, and it really is discouraging. It really is. But I think this... Yeah, okay, so I came from up there, so this is the direction I need to go. Basically, I'm still going around and attempting to make it to... Yeah, so this is just once more, more of the DLC stuff, right? I've got lots of quests for DLC, but I don't want to get straight into DLC. Not yet, anyway. Plus, you want to be a little higher level before you engage into some or most of the DLC. So, ooh, looks like we're near the bridge. Let's get up here and look. Yeah, that's the bridge right there. So we actually need to go right over there. And it looks like we are coming up near an Iliad ruin. You can see on the little compass down there, you can see the square with a circle in the middle. That is Iliad ruins. Those are generally bigger than like the forts, and generally have better loot, but all of them are worth exploring if you have the time, or you know, don't have a quest you want to do at the time. You just want to go like deep dive into exploring. But the odds of Vin de Sel. Okay, this is a great place. Let me explain this. So, Vin de Sel... Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I thought, punk. Haha, he was trying to conjure something, and I shot him or her in the face with a bow, an arrow, and they didn't get the shot off. But anyway, so at the bottom of Vin de Sel, this place is Vin de Sel, which is very similar to Vin Diesel. I'm wondering if there's a correlation there. So right there, that place, that has a character inside it called Umbra. You guys have probably heard of Umbra. If you haven't, then Umbra is part of a quest that you basically need to just go kill her. It's not nice, but it is what it is. Ooh, okay, Imperial City that way. Nice. What does this have to tell me? Skingrad? Pretty sure I just heard somebody yelling. That was weird. Oh yeah, there is. Ha! I knew I heard somebody yelling. There you go. I mean, really, how many of us can take more than one arrow to the face, right? That just doesn't work out. Anyway, I knew I heard somebody. That was really trippy. But, let's see. So, Skingrad and Kinvatch are to the right. That's actually to the west. I'm currently facing south. Anvil's also that direction. That's cool. Bravil is to the left, and so is Leowin. And Bravil and Leowin are to the south. So I'm facing the south, and that's the south. That direction is the west? East. East? North? Oh, duh, I've got a compass. Doi. Yeah, that's to the north. Northeast. Gotcha. So, we're almost there. I'm not entirely sure what this thing is, though. It looks Greek. It looks Greek. Wish Shrine to Dibela. Love, beauty, and honor its mysteries. Love, beauty, and honor its mysteries. Pray at my chapel altars to receive my blessings. Cool. What's Dibela's blessing? I'm very curious. I've never heard of that before. Wait. I'm still absorbing strength? Maybe I wasn't understanding what, let's just see here. Huh. There is a way to look at... Ah, there we go. Fortify. Okay, so the Thief birth sign increases luck, speed, and agility. Fortify personality is a blessing of Dibela. So that's cool. Yeah, so active effects. Now I've figured it out. So I don't know where that absorbed strength is coming from. It may very well be just something that it can't be something that I'm wearing. Maybe, oh, it's a spell that I can cast. Okay, that makes sense. It's not an active effect. It's not an active effect. It's just a thing that I can do. But I have no reason to do it. Stop it, wolf. Back off. I don't necessarily need a wolf pelt. But, yep, so that's Fort and Virtue. See, as you can see, and our athletic skill increases. So as you can see, by doing it the hard way, by running, we're increasing our skills. And another very important thing is we're unlocking all of these locations, which I guarantee many, if not all of them, will come in handy later on. Fanasetsecule. Sorry, I don't know anything about that place. There's a bridge up there. I'm wondering where that goes. Because that's to the west. That makes sense, because there's lots of hills to the west. So where we're going is right there, and I think we're gonna make it. But then the question remains, is the person that we need to talk to actually going to be awake? Because remember, it was like 11 p.m. when we started filming. It is now 2 a.m. 2 a.m. So whoever it is that we want to talk to is probably not awake. Let's just be honest. But that's alright. As long as we make it there. Where we're going is an inn, technically. So we can sleep there if we feel like it. And I like that the day and the night cycle are a little bit longer. It makes the game feel a little bit more realistic and relatable too. I mean, like, if day and night is going super fast to where you can't even keep up, then that's kind of annoying, but this is slow enough, I think, to where it actually works. So, we are now at Weye, and Weye is where this guy lives. Looks like, yeah, it's illegal to go in there, you can see, because the little marker turns red. So if we go in there, it's not locked, but if we go in there, it's technically considered a crime. And there are probably guards around here. Pants. Will. So let's go in here. This is an inn. So this is a place where if we really wanted to, we could sleep. Yep, so that person is asleep. Here is the soldier. What's up, man?
You're out late, sir.
Because I'm a vampire. Haha. Just kidding. Tell me what you know.
Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time, I don't know. It's different. Can't you feel it? A shadow is falling across all of Tamriel.
I can feel it. It's terrible. Good day.
Move along.
Move along, sir. Move along. There you go. See? If you walk up to somebody with a torch, it's a lot less menacing. Look, I have fire. Indoors. And you're happy with it. No. So, if I wanted to get a bed, I would talk to Narusa. There's also this guy.
You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
What can you trade me for?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
So right now, all he has is weaponry, but you can actually do some special stuff with this guy. But it's part of the DLC, and you actually have to unlock his abilities first. Although he can do training. This is the first time we've seen training.
I can show you some new things.
Yes, so he's a sneak trainer. And you want to do this. Every time you have a new level, you want to do the training because you can only train 5 times per level. So that's something to definitely consider is don't level up your character until you've done your training every single level. I just don't have enough gold.
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
Sure, that's how you feel, buddy. Sure, that's how you feel. Actually, we could just convince this guy to like us. Let's do that real quick. So, let me see. Admire. Okay, so he doesn't like boast or coerce. He likes admire and joke. So I'm going to go ahead and smack both of those on the large one.
That's great. That's really too much.
Rotate and then do the little ones on the ones he doesn't like.
Full of it.
That worked out. Now we're at 50. I wonder if that's good enough.
For me.
Notice he has more to tell us about the Gray Fox.
Blasted.
Nope. Okay, so we got to convince him to talk a little bit more.
I'll take that, and thank you very much.
I accidentally bribed him. Ah!
Thank you. Where'd you get that? Is that so?
Disposition maxed. Okay, so that's all we can do here.
Blasted.
And now he won't tell me anything. All right, so here's what we're going to have to do.
For you? Of course.
We need to get him over 70, so I'm going to bribe him one more time.
Thank you. How kind.
And now I believe he'll tell me what I want to hear.
Blasted.
Oh. Is that not? Oh, it's not a different... It's gray. Ugh. I just wasted all that gold. He doesn't know anything else. He doesn't know anything about the Gray Fox. I just wasted all my time. Well, maybe he'll give me a good rumor now that he's my friend.
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
That is true. We could join the Fighters Guild and, you know, be rich and happy.
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Yes, Sithith. Sithith. No one likes Sithis, I'm sorry. Sithis is scary.
What is it, citizen?
Alright, so it is... You know what we could do? We could just wait. We don't need to sleep necessarily. We're just going to awkwardly stand outside this guy's house until morning. So if I hit Q, I can wait for, let's just say 7 hours. No, let's do 5 hours. That's going to put us at like just before 8 a.m. I'm not entirely sure what time people wake up and people like get to moving. I think it's different for every character. But every character does in fact have a schedule.
You know, stranger, there comes a time in every man's life when he has to admit that he's lost the fight. Well, I've fought and I've lost. Who did I lose to? Who is my great enemy? Oh, don't laugh. It's a bunch of damn fish.
I want to laugh so bad. How can I help?
Go on and Wait. Help? Oh, well then. I'm a fisherman. Or at least I was. Until one of those slaughterfish damn near took my leg off. I was collecting their scales, see? I had a contract with this young alchemist. You wouldn't believe what he was paying for those scales. Then, last month, one of the bastards got a hold of my leg. Took me right out of the business. But this alchemist, He needs the scales right away.
Okay. About those scales.
The alchemist was paying so much for the scales that I'm close to having enough saved so that I can retire. But now I can't get out there to the lake. Not with this leg. I only needed 12 more scales. Can you believe it? I was so close. I've picked up a few things in my travel. If you head out there and bring me back the 12 scales that I need, I can make it worth your time. Help an old fisherman out, won't you?
Oh yes, definitely. So, that's the plan. We're gonna go get ourselves some fish. So this is the first actual quest that we've gotten. So let me go to... Yes, so the active quest here is deliver the amulet. We're not gonna do that quite yet. We're gonna actually select go fish and then go to the map. And this shows us where the fish actually are. Nifty. Nifty gifties. So I'm gonna grab a steel short sword and pull it out. I like that. I like the steel. It's got that very nice Celtic triangle there. So basically now the goal is to get out in the water and kill 12 of these fishes. Now I don't necessarily feel like I should subject you guys to experiencing all 12. But we will, I'll show you at least a couple of them because it is a very interesting battle. Yeah. Basically, you find the fish because it's on your compass. It takes a lot more hits than the regular things, and then you take the scales. This one actually was holding a fork as well, which is interesting. So now that we've killed that one, the little compass down there shows me the next one. By the way, you notice that that little arrow is green? That means that it is in the same room that I'm in. And since I'm outside and the thing's outside, it's green. If it was behind a closed or locked door, it would be red. Just a fun fact. Stop that, son. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, these battles can be a little bit scary, but all in all, it's not so bad. The only thing I hate is the fact that it takes a few seconds at least for the death of the fish to actually register. So you have to sit there and just wait for it, and then finally the compass will update with the new information. So, there you go. Down. And 9 more to go. There we go. So we're almost there. We're gonna make it. And I've got plenty of time left in the episode, so I think I'm gonna be fine with just waiting. Also, doing this quest, this is one of those quests that you definitely want to do early, okay? If you can help it. Because right now we're fighting Rumare slaughterfish spawns, which are like the babies. If you wait until you've leveled up, then the fish actually get older and stronger, and it's really, really a, sorry, I was having a hard time figuring out how to swim downward like that. But it gets much, much harder once you're having to deal with the adults. You know, it's really a rough time. But because we're just dealing with the babies, it's actually not so bad. It's kind of nice swimming. You know, water's nice and cold, nice and clean. We're dealing with a society that's only using... Ooh, notice my blade skill increased and my light armor skill increased. That's awesome. It's really great. But yeah, so this is a civilization that has swords and bows and arrows and stuff. Like, there is no industrial pollution or anything like that. So you can imagine this water is just perfect. Looks like I missed the fish. Oh, hello. Hello. Come on. There we go. Got it. So, how many are left? Where is it? 7. Okay, I've only got 5 more. I'm over halfway done. That's awesome. I'm gonna try to heal a little bit. Notice at the bottom, that red bar is health and that blue bar is magicka. The green bar is fatigue. Where's that fish? There it is. Whoa! Get out of here, son. Where is it? There it is. Nice. Yeah, this is nice and refreshing. I'm really enjoying this experience. Nice, the water feels nice and cold on my feet. Try to get realistic with it. Oop. Whoa! Ow! I can't see. Oh, there you are, punk. I keep trying to ascend out of the water with spacebar, which is the jump button. It makes sense, right? But actually, you have to physically look up and then act like you're walking with the W key in order to actually get out of the water. So it's taking me a little bit of getting used to, for sure. But notice now we've gone under this epic, oops, we've gone under this epic bridge to get to the next fish. Hello! Hello, little one. It's like an alligator gar. Anybody ever have any experience with alligator gars? They're the worst. So we should actually be really close to done. This doesn't take quite as long as I was remembering. I think as a kid, with significantly less patience, I was just like, hated this quest every single time, but this isn't so bad, actually. It's not so bad. Get out of here. There we go. And again, we're now at, this is the last one. Oh yeah, this is nothing. This is no problem whatsoever. I see you. Hi, fishy. Oh! The question that I would want to ask is, are these fish already in the water, or do they spawn one after another like this? Okay, I've acquired 12 scales. I would bring them to Elwyn Merowald at the Weye settlement as soon as I can, because remember, he was saying that his whole entire retirement is depending on this, and he's not able to do it himself. Poor guy. Hurt his poor leg. So we're going to help him out. And he's going to give us a thing that I think is very helpful. Very, very helpful. And again, I've already explained what it is. Water breathing. What's up, old man?
I don't know what I'll do if you don't get those scales for me. I've saved so much for my retirement, but it's just not enough.
I got you, bro.
By the 9, you've got the scales. Thank you. Let it never be said that there are no kind souls in this world. I'll give you this ring in trade. I have no use for it anymore, but I imagine that they would be very valuable to someone like you. Thank you, stranger. You've shown me kindness, and I will think of you in the long, comfortable days ahead.
You're welcome, buddy. You're very welcome. So if you look, Jewel of Rumer has been added. So if I go in, and if I actually look at it, it says water breathing on self and fortify athletics, which makes us faster. Boom. There you go. So now if I run over to the water, get rid of that torch real quick. If I go to the water, notice that blue bar that was above my head. Not now, but whenever I was in the water before. Well, now it never runs out. See that blue bar? I have unlimited water. This ring magically gives my lungs oxygen forever and ever and ever. So don't pick an Argonian for the water breathing unless you truly want to be an Argonian, because all you have to do is get this Jewel of Rumer.
Hello.
And it's absolutely beautiful. Now, I have to kill him. Your killing has been observed by forces unknown. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have just murdered this man in cold blood. And I'm actually going to take those scales too, because why not? Yes, guys, we are going to be joining the Dark Brotherhood, and it's going to be an interesting experience, I think, because it's basically you're a paid killer, and I feel a little bit bad about that. Do you? Should I feel bad? Let me know in the comments. Guys, that's going to be it for me today in this episode of Oblivion. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like this video if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button also if you haven't already for daily gaming videos. And be looking forward to next episode where we enter the Imperial City for the very first time. Remember that I love each and every one of you. And I will see you all again next time.